Alright, man, look. I gave it a good, strong week. Week and a half of playing WWE 2K22. First and foremost, you've been on my channel, if you've seen my other content, you can tell I love making two things more specific. Well, I made a lot of baseball, MLB videos too, but NBA 2K, WWE videos. That's what I've had mostly on my channel. I love with wrestling. I love coming up with matches, wrestling the matches, kind of creating storylines. You have to follow along. You have to actually click on the description on my videos, and you'll be able to see like some of the details. Sometimes I go into like a whole I give you a full script, like play out of everything that's going on. And so that's why I just enjoy creating. That's just something with me. I enjoy creating things. I spend sometimes as much time on my thumbnails that I spend actually making the video. So I may not the greatest thumbnails, but I just enjoy making them with the little bit of tools that I have to use. So anyway, the point being of this video, I'm not going to try to make it too long, is I spend my time on here. Nobody can argue that graphically it's the greatest graphic video game ever made. Graphics are amazing. All right. I love Rey Mysterio, my favorite wrestler of all time. So I can't even really say I enjoyed doing the showcase mode, because I was just really doing the showcase to get the stuff unlocked. So what I was literally doing was like going in and doing a match, and then like like as soon as I did a move, as soon as I completed an accomplishment, I was like I paused it and like, okay, now what's the next thing I gotta do? All right, and then I just focused on that. I wasn't even wrestling like trying to wrestle the matches. I was just trying to get the challenges done so I could get all the stuff unlocked that I need to get unlocked. Um, then I'm more universe mode, like I said, setting up, making shows and so forth. Like, man, I don't like arcade gaming at all. I've never been a big fan of like Tekken, uh, stuff like that. I mean, I played like Killer Instinct, like a little bit when I was young, but I was more into NCAA football back then. I went crazy on NCAA football. Played it more than your favorite YouTuber. Um, I I've never been a big fan of like Capcom versus Marvel games like that, those stationary like fighting games. I mean, yeah, when I was little, I would play like some of the other games and stuff, but as I got older, what I distinctly liked. Just like I don't like first-person shooter games. That's why you don't see any content like Call of Duty and those kind of games on my channel, because I don't like first-person shooter games. So, um, yeah. Anyway, point being, um, I say I tried it, man. I tried to do so many different stuff. I made the WCW universe and WWE universe, and trying different things. I made a bunch of belts. You can go over here. You can see real quick. You're already getting a little hint here. I'm not happy with that belt right there, but I was trying to make different stuff, set up different stuff. I made an NXT European Championship. Um, made the I was gonna make a Raw and SmackDown, so it was just gonna say Raw Universal Champion, SmackDown Universal Champion, instead of one saying WWE and one saying Universal. I made a light heavyweight championship here for WCW, WCW Women's Belt, WCW World Heavyweight. I went back and remade that one, made a regular Women's Championship because I was gonna, do something different there. So I mean, I was trying, man, but I don't like the arcade gameplay. I don't like having to grab somebody and then it's like, oh, but I'm just finna kick them, and it's like, but I still, you grab to do like yeah, 2K20, the bugs and glitches, were frustrating and annoying as hell, but I adjusted to them, and you have so high expectations for 2K22 to come out, and then you realize that from what they said before, and you can see, like, you can go look it up and see other people have made content on it as well. It's like they gave you such high promises, and then like they still under delivered for the high promises of things that they were going to be able to do and add to the game, and how the game was going to be so different and so forth. And it's like, the best thing they did was the graphics. The combo stuff is cool, like being able to do more moves, that's cool and so forth. But when you take a person like me, who I'm going to literally wrestle as every single character on the game because I'm creating matches and I'm doing storylines, so I'm doing what some complain about 50-50 booking. I think is the best thing, to not really bury wrestlers for real, whatever. So you want to make a compelling storyline, so you have one guy win, then this guy win the next week. I go back and forth winning. It's just like regular sports win the championship. That's why they do best of 5 series, best of 7 series. They go back and forth, and then finally somebody wins. That's how Sheamus and Cesaro became a tag team. They had a best of 7 series. So anyway, point being, like so it's hard. You can't keep up with like what exactly move is working for when you added so many more moves, it's harder to try to remember, okay, that's right, with this particular wrestler number 120, when I do left and X, they actually do this move. It's hard to keep up with all of that. It gets jumbled in your brain. So like some of the stuff is cool, but like some of it is just, and you've seen my other videos, like the damn tag team match, man, the Dirty Dogs versus RK Bro. And like Robert Roode is just perched up on top of the turnbuckle, man. Like, yo, why is he just up there? So I can't tag him in. Then when I clicked on him to control him, it wouldn't let me climb off the turnbuckle. And then it wouldn't let me click back on the Dolph Ziggler. So Dolph Ziggler's in the ring getting his ass kicked, and I can't click back on him to wrestle as him because there's a glitch, a bug that's making Robert Roode just like perched up on the top corner for no damn reason whatsoever. And then like they just constantly throwing you out the ring. Like that's frustrating because I like simulated matches. I don't like arcade matches. So like just constantly throwing me out the ring, whatever, is like it's frustrating as hell. Whatever. I mean, yeah, 2K20, they would just Irish whip you around outside. Once you were outside, that would become annoying instead of them trying to get you back into the ring. So you had to consciously like try to, make sure you even get to an 8 count and you get back into the ring. You try not to let the game grab you and then just throw you down the walk path. Well, which I wish they had a way where it was like that would automatically, if they had programmed that, where automatically if you're outside and they Irish whip you, you either are going to hit the wall, hit the ring post, or hit the ring, or hit the steps. If that's like, I wish they would just automatically set that up. Like whichever direction that they're about to Irish whip you, you got to hit one of those 4. You can't just run across the screen and then you just fall down. Like that's just so stupid. And actually, they still had that on this game. And then just some of the others are like oh my god, just like you could tell this game is 2K20. They just really updated the graphics. They added some few people. They added some moves. They added a few kind of, but it's still in the universe mode at the core. It's still WWE 2K20, man. So what I decided to do is, I'm still gonna play this game. I'll spend the money on it, whatever. So what I'm gonna do is I'm still just gonna do NXT. Don't trip off of Raw and SmackDown here. I just left them up here so these pay-per-views won't disappear. But I'm just gonna do NXT. So I'm gonna have NXT 205 Live, then a second NXT episode. Just to show you real quick, tripping. Edit shows. Alright, so we're gonna have the NXT Championship over here. Walter is the current champion. Karrion Kross, Edge, and Farouk is in that division. Alright, and the tag team division, it's only 3 tag teams. Whatever. Right, that's all I have on there. And then you got the women's division is 4 superstars. That's it. Alright. And then for 205 Live, it's real simple. It's just 4 women for the women's division, same 4. So I'm only wrestling as the people who were added to this game that weren't on 2K20. That's what I'm doing. So Cruiserweight division, 8 people in that division. Alright. And then we go to the second NXT show. And then we got the NXT Intercontinental. I really gotta fix that belt. Like, I spent a minute trying to I'm about to go back and do something else with that belt. Just that little part with the red gems is like really annoying me. But anyway, I'm about to put something else to cover up what's under it. That's what the whole point of that's being there for. But yeah, I gotta figure out something to do. But here we go. 6 people in this division for the NXT Intercontinental title. Um, here's the women's division again. Then I got the NXT United States title. You know, and all that's another thing. Like just overall the tag matches. Like the tag matches are just like I hate that I have to actually like I could do a signature move on the guy that's in the ring or a woman in the ring, but then I have to go run over to their corner, attack whoever their tag partner, stand outside, then turn back around and come back and attack do the finishing move on the person that's in the ring to try to even get the pin off right, because they're going to constantly break up the pin, like just constantly. Like not one time do they just, even in real life, sometimes they don't come in and break up the pin. They just stand there and just like wait for you to kick out, and it's like, oh damn, my partner didn't kick out. Oh well, we lost the tag match. It's like just that constantly just breaking up the pins, just like, oh man, like it makes the matches so. Those are the longest matches I've had to wrestle. It's like rest of my matches will be like 8-9 minutes, but the tag matches are 20 damn minutes because they just keep breaking up the damn pin. And then even like a lot of the movements, like it doesn't recognize when I'm hitting the signature. So sometimes when you see I'm standing there and we're just standing there looking at each other like some damn dummies, it's not recognizing I'm hitting the signature. It's not recognizing I'm hitting the finisher. It's not recognizing my button presses. Just even trying to do some of the reversals, that shit is hard. I don't like the idea of when they're doing a combo, you got to hit the right button that they're using at the same time to block their combo. No, just let me use the regular block button or regular reverse button. Why do I have to try to sit here and button smash circle, square, and X to try to stop them from doing a combo? And the game will just go weird at times. It'll just go dumb, and they'll just break off and do like 40 fucking damn combos back to back to back to back. And it's just like, dude, what the hell? Like I don't even get a chance to do anything because I can't stop the damn combo. It's like sometimes it doesn't really recognize my button presses. So anyway, man, I'm not gonna make this video long. It's just like I tried. This is so frustrating because it doesn't go along with how I like to play. Like I said, I'm still gonna mess with the game. It's just not gonna be a lot of WWE 2K22 content because I'm only just gonna do these 3 brands. I'm going to go. I said it like a few days ago, or maybe like a week ago. But yeah, I'm definitely going to go back to WWE 2K20. I just not when I was playing it for 2 years, man, and I got back into NXT watching Undisputed Era, and then I had access to like Ricky Steamboat and Aleister Black and Zelina Vega, and there was so many women on there. I mean, I could have made like tag team divisions. I had on there like women's tag team divisions, and it was just so many superstars you could wrestle with. So any wrestlers that's on this game that were also on 2K20, they're not in this universe mode. I'm only using the guys and the women that are new to this video game. But I'm gonna go back over there. I'm gonna incorporate some heavyweights and stuff. It's just gonna take me a few days to like set it all up, the universe modes again, and get everything set up with who's the champions, who's on what brands, and so forth. Organize all of that. So it's gonna take a couple days for me to set that back up. But yeah, man, just appreciate you for coming through, liking, enjoying my content. If you subscribe, I appreciate it. Like I said, you still will see WWE 2K22 content in universe mode. You'll see but just more 2K20 wrestling because I adapted to that one, and it's simulated wrestling. It's not arcade wrestling. So it's much easier to control and manipulate the matches and so forth. Other than that, I mean, I don't care about GM mode. I did that when I was younger and it was fun then, but I just don't have the patience and time for that now. I got I'm older, I got other responsibilities, just don't have time to be like invested in other stuff like that. The My Rise, I've never really been into that kind of stuff. I never played those modes really. I just don't care about the storylines and unlocking the stuff there necessarily. Like I didn't even unlock the Fiend Bray Wyatt until like 3 months ago on 2K20 because I was just like, I just don't care about these damn doing all these little challenges and stuff like that. I only did Ray's because that's Ray. I love Ray. So anyway, Man, I gotta get off of here. I got other stuff I need to take care of and do. But stay tuned. You'll see wrestling content like you were seeing before. But it's gonna be like way better match play than what I can do with 2K22. It is what it is. Hopefully AEW comes out with their video game in the not too distant future. I know some other games that's being worked out, and hopefully like the next WWE game that comes out, I'm assuming it's probably gonna take another year before they come out with another one. It's not gonna come out in like October like they used to do. They're probably gonna give it a whole year, because hell, they said they still gonna be releasing content for this in August. So I'm sure they just to help promote WrestleMania and everything, they're gonna just start dropping these games in March or whatever. So it's looking like I'm gonna have to wait a whole another year before I get another WWE game. And hopefully they change the damn, you know, AI for the matches, that they stop just throwing you out the ring all the damn time, that they actually try to climb the ladder and get the Money in the Bank briefcase instead of treating it like a damn battle royal, or Royal Rumble I should say. And hopefully they fix the tag team thing. Hopefully they fix all the rest of these glitches and bugs that were on 2K20 just as well. So it's like, dude, like, it's the same bugs and glitches. Y'all just gave me better graphics, and y'all fixed it where if I create a championship belt, it doesn't say something stupid, whatever. It doesn't repeat announcing the title twice. That's like the two best things that I got from this. The graphics and the created content is not so glitchy. But other than that, man, yeah, yeah.